Hello, and welcome back to a very special episode of the Commander's Field Manual of the Resistance. I am Jade Starr. And I'm joined, as always, by my good friend, Guava Moment.
Hello, Jade. How are you doing today?
Yeah, pretty good. There's not a whole lot to do on this, because I got interrupted last video. The mission is just sitting right there waiting for us. We'll get back to this radio relay when we're done.
I like the operation name that showed up last time, and there it is right now.
Yeah.
I still remember you playing that on stream. It was a very good time.
Yeah.
Even though I was more partial to Blood Bowl. And I was very much more partial to your entire dwarf team retiring, but...
Oh, God, I forgot that. Yeah, it's just...
Shitty world. It's a shitty world, too.
If your players played enough games without dying, they would just retire. Oh, it's just like... Blood Bowl is just like, oh, you thought you had a nice thing survive long enough? No, fuck you.
Are you gonna have nice things on this mission? Warlock's a chump.
I brought the Archon suit for Jason to try. I mean, it's indoors. I don't know exactly how much it's going to help, but I thought I'd give it a try.
For deployment.
And
the great thing about that suit is it functions as jumpy legs, as the gene mod from XCom Enemy Within. Unfortunately, it's the only thing that does that. I would equip everyone with that. So they can jump up to a high place when you get there. I think every chosen room is the same.
And we're setting out to destroy the
last
of the
high
Elder's
ground
favorite
and
pets today.
They're mostly
Expect
the same,
heavy resistance and stay focused. This is the moment we've all
You're also
going to
give my insert character that assault rifle, yeah?
Maybe. You're in medbay right now, recovering from a negative trait removal.
And recovering from
time
a
in one
face
of these
full
facilities,
of
so we have to
exploded
assume the
purifier.
Chosen know we're here. That didn't stop us before, and it won't stop us today. You know what to do.
Locking on to the Chosen's energy signature. Uploading the coordinates now.
Understood. Move out.
Such bravery, such steadfast determination, such arrogance. To step foot in this sacred temple and dare strike down a child of the gods. Your hubris is your downfall.
Between you and me, you do have a lot of hubris.
Hey, I mean, yeah,
on
okay.
streams.
A long run.
I gotta say, I do appreciate how much dialogue they wrote for these Chosen.
Right.
You can find it all in the files because there's a lot of localization files for the subtitles.
Oh, yeah,
I think every Chosen has about 1,000 or just under it of recorded dialogue. Of
Wow.
You know how the hunter had the bleed? He has a skill that causes bleeding, and he's got about 5 different lines, just based on if he causes that to a soldier or not. They put so much love and effort into these characters.
I'm on it.
Of course, I find the Warlock and the Assassin to be very, very, very annoying. But the Hunter's cool.
They're all very verbose.
If you only knew the truth of this place, you would scurry back to the shadows where you were spawned.
I've got eyes on an advent position.
We knew there'd be resistance today. You know what to do.
What do we got here? We got 2 troopers, a captain, or is that a staff?
It's definitely an officer. I think it's a lancer or a soldier
Yeah, it's
in the
got
back of the
armor.
back. So it's interesting to start seeing that the pods are now coming in 4s.
Oh yeah, I got to a point where I was playing this game and I actually increased the pod sizes in general.
Huh.
It kind of based on the old idea of the in classic mod, just because, you know, XCOM gets 6 people. Might as well have a little bit more force to deal with. Oh, you're going right.
Yep, and he dodged.
I might have
Oh, that was, basically, if he didn't dodge and I didn't roll minimum on that damage, that would have been a kill.
Can the second tier axe can stun too? Yeah.
Yes.
Damn, he didn't roll for that.
Yeah.
I wonder if that can even roll if they dodge.
Good question. I'm still not worried about it. It's got 3 health. It's got tactical analysis, so it's going to get 1 action. And
that
presumably
character has
it
Blade Storm?
doesn't want to be there, so it's going to move and get Blade Stormed. I have a lot of ways of dealing with that.
Nice aim. 102%. Not even high ground.
God damn it.
One damage from a beam pistol, though. That's unfortunate.
So I think the minimum it could do is 4 dodge halves it, 1 armor, 1 HP damage.
Yeah, and the armor too.
Yeah, I was hoping for a bit more so that the combination of the pistol shot and the rifle shot was a kill.
On the move.
If this was Phoenix Point, you could just fiddle around with the aiming mechanic and shoot them all in the head anyway.
Yeah.
There we go.
Target eliminated.
The mech just dominates every scene it's in.
It is really nice having something that shreds, has a bunch of armor and a bunch of health, and just does not care about, like, cover.
I like when... Oh, Caiaphas Kane's on this mission.
Oh, yeah,
which
you guys wouldn't bring Kane to a chosen mission?
There you go.
And, yep, here we go. He's already starting his magical power streak.
So that shot, I think, was listed at like a 39% shot, but the target only had 3 HP, and his stock does 4 damage, so that was actually a guaranteed kill.
Oh, yeah, I'll go for it. Just get right in that mech's line of fire.
Yeah, how much hubris do you want right off?
I will go.
He'll miss. Caiaphas Kane has untouchable in spirit, right?
No?
God, imagine if he did from the Advanced Warfare. I call it the Advanced Warfare Center, but you know, like the extra skills they get.
Yeah. But it's still the AWC. Yeah.
Oh, nice. 69% chance. I like that.
We must destroy their armor.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. This thing's got 3 armor, and the Grenadier is kind of out of place to be able to push forward far enough to get a line of sight on the mech.
It's still up.
Oh, you're
Target
still
up.
Yeah, with.
Well, you can. Well, see, you can still do this, so you still have a move.
Yeah, I mean, at least whiffing doesn't end his turn. He is still kind of now flanked by that mech, so I need to deal with this.
Who's got moves? Just Mox and Kane at this point, Grenadier?
Mox, Kane, and Hellfire, yes. But Hellfire's a little far back.
Well, maybe if you gave him all the ability boost instead of the Reaper.
You know, I'd put a lot more accuracy bonuses onto Grenadiers this playthrough than usual, just because they shoot first at really hard targets, and I didn't want them to miss. But yeah, mobility wouldn't be a bad plan for them either.
Oh, you didn't actually give him combat protocol too with the skill points. Right?
Probably not. No.
Oh, that's perfect. 100%. And you have defeated. Well, you basically defeated this pod without taking any damage.
We've got access.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have this situation completely in control with no unexpected surprises.
Are you gonna dash and reveal a pod at your last moment here?
No, never do that. I know what I'm doing. It's my last soldier's action. I'm not gonna reveal anything. I'd have to get all the way through the doors into the next room.
Yeah, but we know exactly how XCom is. See? Case in point.
I'm not going to go through those doors and find another pod, but they are.
My position's being compromised.
3 Vipers?
Yep. I'm kind of curious why there's never alien upgrades. Like, an 8 HP Viper is not so dangerous anymore. Like, Spectres and other things in Advent get upgrades. I feel like Vipers should, if they're going to stick around and be in the game this long. Because you don't even see, like, sectoids anymore, but, like, if you're going to keep showing me Vipers, show me, like, an elite Viper.
Now you're going into the darkness with a... Speaking of the Vipers and not being upgraded, that is something that I'm surprised they didn't incorporate from the mod, because there are some actually very interesting mods for this game, which I'm sure you're familiar with, but a lot of them add new enemies, new muton designs, new Viper designs where they have armor and they have plating all over, and they keep all the former abilities, but they just upgrade so they're more of a threat with everyone else getting better.
Yeah, okay, you can see that.
I'm surprised they didn't do that, but I guess they didn't want the game to feel like it would drag, because big difference between the typical player and the kind of player who just keeps playing and wants more and more out of
Just more and more absurd mods.
Yeah. That's the first pitfall of this game.
Targeted unit.
Especially because if you install too many mods, it actually this game's built with the Unreal Engine.
It is clear.
And it's held together with thoughts and prayers. Especially before War of the Chosen came out. Because if you install too many mods, you'd get this bug very frequently where you return from a mission and the camera gets stuck under the Avenger, and that's basically a hard lock to the game.
Oh no.
That happened to me a ton of times, and it's also I think it's a memory related thing, but they did fix a lot of that with War of the Chosen, but bad things can still happen. So best to keep mod list minimal for this game. Rocking the MP. Yeah, you are.
Yep. Blue screen rounds on Mug Grenadiers, always.
So that mech is shut down for the next 2 turns.
You know, I forgot exactly. I think it was 2 turns last turn, so it might wake up at the end of this turn.
I saw 3 pop up, but you know how in old platformer games, it's very like they give you 2 lives, but you actually have 3 attempps.
Yeah. Right.
And I forget how this game works. Oh, are you just gonna Kool-Aid Man through the ceiling? Because you can do that.
Location
Jump
confirmed.
right into the
Later.
air,
I don't need to waste that right now. You only get 2 of those a mission.
Man, I miss the flight suits. I miss jumpy legs too.
Well, there's a lot of grappling hook access in this.
It's true, but that's on cooldown as well.
Yeah.
Themselves greater than the gods. You taint this place with your infestation.
Well, time to go explore into the darkness.
And also reload. There you go.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about the time that I forgot to reload.
Moving far.
Actually, there were multiple times I did that, and then I keep thinking to myself, okay, I'll reload when I get into a position, and then a pod reveals me, and then I also reveal a pod.
Oh yeah.
Like half a turn.
Bad times.
Yeah.
Reloading.
It's kind of why I like some of the new things that I've seen newer games like Chaos Gate do, where just if you're out of combat, all of your soldiers just reload automatically, and then you just can get back to moving and doing whatever.
Chimera Squad also does that, but I'm not a fan of Chimera Squad. I really hope that's gameplay-wise, it's great for how contained it is, but I hope XCom 3 is more of this.
Yeah, I think I need to go back and try Chimera Squad again. I didn't particularly get engrossed by it at launch, and I just
moving out.
It was also very buggy at launch. Let me tell you about the gosh, what was it? You'd have the guys come in the rooms, and my game would soft lock, so I couldn't keep playing. I had to restart the whole mission.
Heads up, got movement.
Oh, I thought it was more like the base keeps eating all of your shotguns and get kits.
I didn't lose items, but I definitely had plenty of missions where, especially in the late game, I don't know what it was, but late game that caused these bugs, but it just locked up, enemies didn't come to the doors, or the UI wouldn't come back. Bad.
That's not great, yeah. So I thought it was this way, but it looks like there's no way out of the hangar that leads to forward progress. The top left wall doesn't have a door, the far wall just leads to the borders of the mission, so...
That looks like the way to go right there.
Yeah, we gotta go there.
Maximum
Now that I actually think about it and have recently played this, I actually played this less than 12 hours ago, so I remember everything I did.
On it.
This door in this room is, I think, kind of a hint of which way to go. It always seems like this particular, for lack of a better term, white room on the other side of this door seems to lead to the teleporter.
Also, there's... I couldn't tell on the other doors, but there's banners on the side of it as well. It looks more... I don't want to say ornate, but it looks like it projects more force, more authority than the other directions.
And plead with me to show compassion. I will let you die quickly today.
Well, you better hope Caiaphas Cain lets you die quickly today. Was it that one XCOM game again that you had to research doors to be able to enter UFOs?
UFO Aftershock. Yeah.
You've never streamed that, have you?
No, I have not.
Gosh.
Can try.
There
It's
was
an
always
old
such a
game. It might
mistake way
react
back in the day
poorly.
for me when I watched your streams that
You hear that?
I heard something.
Huh. So this is really weird that from our soldier's orientation, the left door is open. That's weird.
Pod
Usually Advent
probably
doesn't
went through
open
that.
doors. I don't like that. And I can recognize the furniture or fixtures in there as stuff that's usually in the teleporter room, so I'm pretty sure that's the right way to go. Which, if I'm right, means there's a pod in there and the door's open.
Moving to
So I'm
position.
not gonna get a good ambush on them
Seems
or
doable.
surprise round.
Well, I
do
can't
this.
say I can't give a cardinal direction, but the
Yeah.
pod detection sonar wave was
Was
pointing
coming
there.
that way. Well, I mean, there is always a pod in the teleport room.
My kin who
Really?
remain bound.
Oh God, Archon.
But it's really weird that the door was open. I don't understand why that was the case.
Well, I would just assume they opened it. They were probably.
Justice.
But they don't.
You know.
The one in the teleport room doesn't patrol. They just stay in there.
Well, chalk it up to a danger moment.
Yeah, fair enough.
Their armor
Oh, yeah, this
stands.
stun lancer's fucking dragged. He's gonna get dropped. Do you think
The
the
one
soldier
problem
wearing
was
the
that-
Archon suit bumps his head on everything?
Yeah, right. Unfortunately, everybody took like a single move in, so I don't have all of the AP to reposition and everything. So while this wasn't a bad activation, it was basically an activation at half AP.
Yeah, the Archon could be a problem. He might get an attack off. God, I hate their defense stat not as much as I hate Gatekeeper defense stats.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why we're shooting with the Grenadier first, because hollow targeting.
Dodged.
That didn't do much.
Yeah.
Protagonist, I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Alright, Kane, do it. Yep, there you go. That's the start of it. You were in danger, and then it executed.
I wasn't in danger. I have like 2 or 3 other actions I could have taken.
You have that continent bonus or something that gives plus 5% to every weapon mod, right?
It makes every weapon mod act as if it's 1 tier higher, which for things like scopes is yes, a 5% bonus or a 5%.
Oh yeah, here we go. Purifiers don't do anything right ever. Especially because flamethrowers just don't work in this game.
Shall your race be saved?
So they do. They're weird though. If you're out of cover, it will set you on fire. If you're in cover, it'll set everything near you on fire. And if you stay in your place, you'll probably catch fire next turn. Although this one was particularly bad.
On your order.
I don't know if you know about this, but in the original XCom
I got
the
nothing.
Unknown, and there was a trailer that showed how they were gonna have units trading fire while you're in the
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Cosmetic. Do you think that would have been obnoxious or annoying or?
I would have liked it, because it would make the battlefields feel a bit more alive and authentic or whatever. But I think Jake said that they cut it down because it was too much visual noise and they wanted it easier for the player to read the relevant information.
Transport portal directly ahead. Updating coordinates now.
Got it. Let's go.
So it's a good game design decision, but I would have liked it as a toggle or something, because when you know what you're doing, I would love to see just like everybody just shooting at everybody all the time.
I don't even think that was made that a lot out of that.
Minimal armor penetration.
I think I saw a mod of it. I don't know.
My next better.
I mean, I think we left it alive with 5 health, whatever. We'll get it. I did accidentally overdrive and wrecking ball the cover that Hellfire was using, so that's oops. But, you know, it doesn't really matter if you're out of cover. Nothing's left alive. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Enemy is still up.
Well, presumably somebody else can use a stock moment.
I think he's the only one with a stock out of this squad, but it doesn't matter. We got this.
I'm always watching the soldiers' guns when they fire because I'll know if they miss or not because there's always a twitch and they shoot off course at the very last second.
I remember that was really noticeable at one point. I stopped paying attention to that now.
Oh yeah, like when you stand point blank at a sectoid and then he just fires off in the sky.
To that position.
There's still times when, like even last video, the ranger with their shotgun was like pointing it up at a 45-degree angle towards the ceiling, planted shots.
Deny our creators.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, nice knowing you, Mox. Oh, run a gun.
Stick and move.
Yes.
Yep.
Just don't run in the fire.
Roger that.
That would be terrible. But this is a very much a do or die commitment move. Two guys out of cover.
I'll throw the axe too. Sure.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have, but I wanted to save it.
Impressed yet?
I didn't think that was really that necessary, you know, giant robotic crab syndrome and everything.
I don't think it's been pointed out yet, but there was a moment on one of your live streams when I meant to say it when I saw the Advent captain player. I don't know if you remember this either, but you definitely have a highlight of the most horrible bug. This was before War of the Chosen, I'm pretty sure, where an Advent captain became this floating object and he actually turned into cover his corpse.
Oh yeah,
It was so bugged that he was an obstacle. He became part of the environment somehow.
Yeah, I think that was inside of a building that gotten demolished.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he just kept floating up and down like someone was controlling him with a puppet control bar or something.
All right, I'll go. Heading out.
Finally shut this warlock up and open
Sacrilege. If it is peace you want, I shall gladly oblige. Come forward, XCom, and yield to my embrace.
I gotta love how Bradford's like, oh, you thought I was
Yeah.
thought I talked to you.
Move.
I mean, that's some real Jake decision. Like, oh, people thought like the good guys took too much in XCOM 1. Hey, how about these three guys?
The Hunter fascinates me the most because the implication is that he's a former Reaper,
Yep.
I suppose.
Yep.
I don't know if there's anything so conclusive about the Assassin or the Warlock, though.
No, I don't think so.
The Assassin is the Warlock is just ionics and supply.
he's a religious fanatic.
Get ready, people. You know what's coming next.
Nigel Cummings.
Very good little humans. Come to me. Like a moth to a flame will you be consumed by my brilliance.
I'm more fascinated by the hot spring over there.
Hot spring?
Yeah, it was to the top right there.
Oh yeah,
There it is.
A little pool of water there. Yeah. Look, I mean, if you had a big evil lair, wouldn't you put like a nice hot spring in your like general?
I'd go for a shark tank.
Shark. Okay.
Oh, there's one down there too.
Oh yeah, it's
Meditative. It's a meditation pool because he's gonna focus his psionic will.
Right. Yeah. You know, reflection pool. Those are a real thing that places had at one point in time.
This is the best perk ever.
Oh, Hunter
Just
Protocol.
Yeah, you just take constant free shots. You can build multiple mechs, I'm pretty sure, so you can
Yeah, you can absolutely.
have at least two of those guys just taking all of the shots. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the good stuff. Alright. Oh, there he is. I wish it took a little bit longer just to... He's like, oh, well, I guess his people needed him. Wow.
Who's keeping score?
Well, whoever it is back at base who keeps updating your kill count.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Hellfire is a little too far away to get blue screen rounds on the Codex, so I'm probably gonna have to split it.
Well, it ain't gonna have much HP.
Unfortunately, it's a little far away, so I'm not entirely sure everyone's gonna have a good follow-up shot for the split.
Do these rooms... Do you think these rooms resemble the final area of the alien base from Enemy Within, where the sectoid commander would be? So it kind of gives me some vibes of that by the lighting. You know, when you have to go and investigate that base, and then you get
I'll go.
Oh, yeah, man, that's been a long time. Yeah.
I don't know if that's where you get the hyperwave thing at, but like the first time you do it, there's always the sector.
One down, thousands to go.
It's got all these pulsing meat tubes in it. Funneling things that you should know about.
Come get some.
You have to kill all of the enemies before the Chosen spawns, yeah?
Actually, I don't think you have to. I think it's a line of sight thing. If you move far enough forward and see the sarcophagus, you receive Chosen.
Loot. It could be a superior repeater.
Yeah, bad news about that loot.
You're not gonna get it, are you?
No, I'm gonna forget about it entirely.
Heading out.
Well, forgetting about it's okay if you can win in the next 3 turns.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen either.
I'm going.
This was some unnecessary spreading out. I was just trying to figure out exactly how far forward I could get
Whatever
before
you say.
triggering the sarcophagus, and the answer is about here.
This guy's a shit. If you don't execute.
If only you knew the truth. The power in my hands. You would fall to your knees before me. Pity. I suppose we should begin then.
All right, then, if you know what to do, do or die time.
Like how he was there, and they realized they should. Oh, man.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, it's right on the psionic balls.
He's probably wearing a cup. His armor there is padded. Oh, he's only got 35 health. This guy's
will be
nothing.
costly at this stage, Commander.
35 health, 2 armor, and you know, the whole Chosen regen thing. But yeah, it's not
He can
great.
summon too if he feels like it.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I think he had Beastmaster there, so he'll probably spawn a Chrysalis.
Movement engaged.
Yep. He does have Beastmaster.
You can rocket him.
You know, I probably should. I forgot that he also has Shell Shocked. He takes extra damage from explosives.
Yeah.
Let us begin then.
You're a little bit spoiled by that executed there.
And then Caiaphas is like way on the wrong side of the room here.
And maybe he'll teleport and screw himself over. This would be the great idea. Man, this is Chosen are the best for having Templars around because Templars have that ability that lets them swap places with them.
Oh yeah,
the
invert.
best move ever. That is so much fun.
Yeah.
I fondly remember the retaliation, or I call it retaliation. They were doing the kill and resistance people.
Yeah.
The hunter was way in the back. He was high up in cover on a balcony. Nobody else could get him. And then I just run the Templar up and swap with him, and he's suddenly in the middle of 5 angry XCom dudes. No.
I have failed us. You wield no power over me, betrayer.
I love that you can just ignore high cover.
Yep. It's really great when you have a marksman sniper that's just kitted for all of the aim, instead of, I don't know, doing something stupid like focusing on pistols.
It's not stupid.
I'm on it.
Unfortunately, I activated them again when about half of my soldiers had used their first AP, so this isn't the best first round it could have been. Also, maybe I should have missiled him for shred, extra damage, get rid of this high cover.
Tactical analysis just wrecked him again. Well, again, but it hits. Oh, only one chrysalis too.
Yeah.
That's gonna win him the game right here. Oh, it's on fire, which means it can't actually attack now, even if it didn't die.
Minimal damage.
I think it's burning that keeps you from doing any kind of attack.
Burning prevents you from doing, like, special attacks.
The spirits convene.
Wait, what? I don't think I've seen this move before.
Oh, he did it the last time we were in the field with him.
Is he healing?
He's in stasis. You can't hurt him until you deal with his spectral zombies.
What's this guy? Well, he better not be doing a melee. Actually, pretty upset if he just gets
Target
charged in and
neutralized.
disable the mech. Oh, there's one over here too.
Yeah, I don't think they get to attack the turn they're summoned.
I don't trust stun lancers, especially after that one time the one ran across the entire map to melee somebody after Overwatch bugged out.
Huh, 81% chance. I forgot one thing about this.
Damn it.
Damn it,
He's
Bolar.
in cover. He's in cover on your mech, and that even though the mech is the cover.
Yep.
Let's move already.
Yeah.
How does that make any sense?
I don't know. Jake, fix your game, etc. One off.
Well,
Alright, fine. Whatever.
well, at least he doesn't get cover from this.
Punch that thing back into particles.
My expectations for them were exceedingly low.
But they were aspects of you.
It is clear.
Were they? Maybe. I don't know.
Good to go.
Just psionic bullshit. So I don't even really need to assassinate him here. Or, I'm sorry, execute him with Caiaphas, because, you know, he's just going to go into the sarcophagus. But also just because he has vulnerability to Reapers, so... Not Reapers, Skirmishers. So I figured this will do it. Like 12 to 13 a shot. Heck yeah.
Oh, you do 15, of course. Critical hit.
Yeah.
There will be no end to your suffering.
And then this unexpected benefit happened. He's at 1 health and he's on fire.
Yeah.
So I could shoot him now and kill him, but there's no need for that. Also, if I did that,
On your order.
then my turn is over because there's no enemies and some order of operations happens. If we just let him burn
Reloaded.
and he dies on his turn, we effectively save a
I'm
turn,
going.
Yeah, yeah.
and I can position to shoot the sarcophagus. So if we shot him on our turn, he would have poofed out at the end of our turn, and then the next alien turn,
This device functions
this,
in a similar
and
fashion
he would
to the capacitor
get
we
like a couple of
encountered
random
previously.
advent
I
from the
recommend haste in
teleport pads
disabling
on the
its
sides of
prime
the map.
mechanism to prevent the
because he
chosen from
burned, also
regenerating
that loop.
indefinitely.
Yes, Doctor.
We have an
Let's
entire
blow it to
free turn
hell.
to shoot the sarcophagus.
That's
Also,
better
I'm
than
very
executing.
slightly upset here that the edge of this platform is one space out of being able to shoot the sarcophagus without squad sight. I was like, I'm going to shoot the sarcophagus 3 times with my spark. But
Well,
no,
you can-
I need to be 1 tile farther forward.
Have you ever seen him fire his assault rifle in an unmodded game? Because I don't think
Warlock?
the Warlock firing his
Yeah.
assault rifle. Because he obviously he'll go through his psionic moves, but
Yeah. You gotta leave him
Psionic.
alive, so that stuff's on cooldown.
yeah, and leaving him alive is
Huh. Something sounds wrong here.
distort the music that I think you distorted?
Yes.
I'm just taking. I can hear the wind instrument there.
The klezmer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like this. It's not so bad, especially when it's like subdued. I like how they all hit the exact same spot.
Yeah.
This is some pretty good marksmanship.
Too bad I can't do that against like live aliens.
Moving to position.
Well, then again, you can't miss an object. Just after that. And it's over. Well, this is exactly how the Warlock should go out.
Yeah, right?
Just hopeless and jumped by everything around him.
Oh, poor sarcophagus.
With the capacitor damaged, the regeneration process has been interrupted. I believe now would be the appropriate time to take them out.
Then you know what to do. Take that creature down.
Oh yeah, he's got a last hurrah. There he
My
is.
position's being compromised!
And he starts with 8 HP, but he gets his armor back. Interesting.
Yep. I mean, it says up there that we disrupted his healing at 25%.
They are silent.
I see. Cries out.
I will destroy you for this outrage.
Are you gonna rocket him now?
Yeah, I need to get rid of that cover so
that works
that
too.
Kane can execute him.
If this doesn't kill him. Which it seems like it did because the UI just disappeared. That's usually a good sign of that. Yep.
Yeah, I forgot about Shell Shocked and everything. Yeah, he's dead. Oops.
It wasn't easy, but we managed.
Yes,
to
it was
pull
easy,
off,
Bradford.
Commander. If only we could see the look on the elders' faces.
You didn't get hit once. I don't think anybody even took a shot at you this mission.
I mean, the flamethrower.
That's
At long last, I hear their voice unobstructed. They are so near. They are everywhere. They come for me.
Scanning.
Never understood why he turns this down.
oh, you didn't choose a thirsty pose.
No.
Absolutely done.
I hope you're ready to be famous.
Well, the sarcophagus is in the background. I like that.
Yeah.
I like
that's
it.
good
I like how
thinking.
it's kind of like tiered. It's got the platform, the middle part, and then the sarcophagus sticking out of the top.
So, it turns out that putting him on 1 health and burning really is the best case scenario for dealing with Chosen. Just having a complete free turn to put like 6 or 7
Yeah,
shots
if they
into
die on their
sarcophagus.
turn, that's great.
Yeah.
That goes for every enemy. It's rare, but it's if that happens, it's just the best thing that happens. Oh yeah. This
So
is the good
Kane
choice.
is our first Colonel Medic, or I'm sorry, support. So there's Restoration, which heals or revives everybody as necessary, and Capacitor Discharge, which sends the Gremlin to do Area of
AoE.
Effect, Electrical Discharge, which is pretty good and everything. But, you know, it's guaranteed damage, which I know that you, Guava, like. You love the offense. But since my supports usually carry stocks, that's how I get around not doing that with some of the abilities.
Is that why you didn't take Combat Protocol on him? Just
yes.
because he's got 4 damage stock.
Yep.
The EMP damage would be nice, but there are blue screen rounds, I suppose.
Yeah. Like, they're not bad skills. It's just how you build around it. Like, if you take something from, you know, column A, you're gonna have to compensate with column B. You know, I use stocks for one thing, so I use the defensive abilities.
All right, let's get that research going on that rifle.
Well, we're currently researching, what are we currently researching? Oh, beam cannons, yes.
Oh, we need
Tier
that
3
too.
weapons, yeah.
Finally, you can upgrade from mag to...
Yeah.
That way your character will have something really powerful.
Yeah, it's on a third slot to put a weapon mod on. But that's it for today. That was actually a very easy Warlock run. The first part of the base went by fairly quickly, and just being able to kill him with burning on his turn just made that entirely too easy. Eat shit, Warlock.
I agree.
So,
You're on the victory lap now. You
Yeah.
haven't killed the assassin yet, right?
No, that was the first one we got.
Oh gosh, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, jeez, Guava, come on. Well,
Losing my memory.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.